Hello, Haworth. My name is Suzanne Kronfeld. Every year I look forward to gathering in front of Town Hall to celebrate Hanukkah with friends and neighbors. Our community celebrations have changed over the years, whether it was a new menorah in 2002, gathering outside to sing, or getting together for latkes and dreidels in the church or in the library. Of course, this year is different, but the Menorah Committee is dedicated to celebrating the first night of Hanukkah together. I encourage you to prepare your own menorahs and join Rabbi Rebecca Schinder as she leads us in the Hanukkah blessings.
And so it is 2020, and of course things look a bit different. We wish you could be here with us to light the Hanukkah, but just like the Maccabees who were committed to tradition and rededication, your Haworth Hanukkah committee is here to get this light on. So we say thank you to Amy Seamus and to Stacy Glick and to Suzanne Kronfeld for making sure that the light of Hanukkah emanates from this space to your homes. So I'm going to ask Suzanne to light the first light, and I'll ask for you to join with us in your own homes. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lehadlik ner shel Hanukkah. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam she'asa nisim lavoteinu bayamim hahem b'zman hazeh. And for this first night, Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam shehechianu v'kiyamanu v'higianu lazman hazeh. Amen. Thanks to the power of technology, we'll all go inside for the next part of our celebration.
Please join me. Hanukkah, Hanukkah, come light the menorah. Let's have a party, we'll all dance the hora. Gather round the table, we'll give you a treat. Simply fun to play with and latkes to eat. And while we are playing, the candles are burning low. One for each night they shed a sweet light to remind us of days long ago. One for each night they shed a sweet light to remind us of days long ago. And speaking of days long ago, we're about to share with you a cartoon that tells the story of Hanukkah. This year it is a little different. Certainly we'll remember the two miracles of Hanukkah, the military victory and that little bit of oil that lasted for 8 nights. This year, in this time of pandemic, we are also in need of a miracle. We can look to a better time. We, just like the Maccabees, will not give up. We'll do our part. We'll stay home. We'll wear masks. We'll celebrate with our own personal families. And we look to spread light with our community.
Long ago in the land of Israel, in the center of the walled city of Jerusalem, there stood a beautiful temple. Outside of Israel, though, there lived a very wicked man named Antiochus, the king of Syria. The king did not like people who had beliefs different than his own, and so he went around the world forcing his religion on all the people he conquered. When Antiochus and his army invaded Israel and took it over, he decreed that only his gods could be worshipped. He made the Jews swear that they would give up their religion and customs and follow his instead. He also commanded that all of the Jewish temples be converted or destroyed, including the beautiful one in Jerusalem. Those who refused to follow Antiochus' commands were to be severely punished. Some Jews obeyed Antiochus out of fear, but others were brave enough to refuse. Judah Maccabee was one such man. Judah and his brothers were all strong fighters who formed an army of their own to fight King Antiochus and his men. Although they were greatly outnumbered, the Maccabees fought the Syrian army with all their might. With the strength that only comes from fighting for something you truly believe in, Judah and the Maccabees defeated Antiochus and his army and triumphantly reclaimed the temple in Jerusalem. However, when they entered the temple for the first time, they were shocked to see it in shambles. The golden pitchers were all tarnished, the marble floors were cracked, and there was no oil to light the menorah. They began cleaning the temple, removing every sign and symbol of the religion that had been forced upon them by their invaders. As they worked, they found a small container of oil. They all knew the little oil they had would only be enough for one night, but then a miracle took place. Instead of going out, the lamps kept burning and burning. They burned for 8 days and 8 nights, and this way the Maccabees knew God was with them. That is why we celebrate Hanukkah every year, and why we light 8 candles in our menorahs. The end.
Hi, Haworth. Hope you're all healthy and well. Our Hanukkah celebration looks a lot different this year, but the idea of celebrating with our community still stands. So we wanted to put together a video you can watch and share with your family to celebrate this special first night of Hanukkah. We want to thank Rabbi Rebecca Schinder, who generously donates her time to lead us in prayer and song each year, as well as her son Jeremy, who graciously volunteered to put this video together. Thanks also to Mayor Ferentz and the Haworth Council and the entire Haworth community who continue to support this event every year in whatever form it may take. We're still in need of volunteers this year to light the menorah each night. It only takes a minute and is a wonderful chance to get out of the house and have your kids participate in the tradition. So please reach out to us by email if you're interested. Hoping we can all be back together next year in person for the lighting and the party. But until then, enjoy your holiday with your families and stay healthy and well. Happy Hanukkah!